All right, next we want to cover healthy fat loss and what really considers healthy fat loss. A lot of people go on these extreme diets and it's unsustainable and really come in with unrealistic expectations of what they should be accomplishing over the 12 weeks. Now, for us, what we call healthy fat loss is 1 to 3 pounds a week. Now, you might lose a little bit faster initially, but over time it's going to be about 1 to 3 pounds a week. And you should be really excited and happy about the 1 to 3 pounds a week. Now, we talk fat loss, not weight loss. We don't care how much weight you lose. We care about how much fat you lose and how many inches you lose. Ultimately, people see inches and fat. They do not see the weight on the scale. I can make you lose weight without losing body fat, and ultimately that's not what you want. So a win for you is going to be 1 to 3 pounds a week, and it's all relative. If a 300-pound person loses 3 pounds and you're 120 pounds and you lose 1 pound, it's all relative. So keep that in mind while you're going on your fat loss journey as well. Now, each week you're going to do a progress report, and your coach, depending on your progress, may or may not make adjustments to your diet. Everything that we do is going to be very small, gradual adjustments to your diet. A lot of people, as soon as they plateau or weight loss stalls, they make these dramatic changes in their diet. Initially it works, but ultimately long-term it backfires on you because your metabolism adapts to those drastic changes, and then for you to continue to make progress, we're going to have to reduce calories even more. You're going to have to exercise more if you even want to continue to lose weight. Instead, we make small, gradual changes throughout the process, and that's going to lead to success at the end of the game. Now, for you, and Aaron's going to hit this home, is you need to hit your macros every single week.
So the big thing for most people is even if they're not hitting their macros, or if they stall out, it's because they're literally not counting everything that goes in your mouth. If it goes in your mouth, it counts. And I mean that. And we're going to cover a lot of the, big kind of, well, what about this in a later video. But for right now, what I want to explain to you is that literally, if it goes in your mouth, you have to count it. So if you're squeezing lemon in your water, count that lemon, right? That's 6 grams of carbs. If you're chewing gum, that does count, right? If it's not sugar-free. If you're eating and adding vegetables that aren't on the free vegetable list, those count. Every single thing that you put in your body does count. And the big thing that most people, I feel like, have a problem with is when they start eating off the list and then the results slow down. Or they stall out altogether. And automatically, the first thing that your coach is going to ask you is, are you sticking to the list and are you hitting your macros? And be honest with yourself and be honest with your coach, because if you're not, and we adjust things when we didn't need to, well, now you're just going to really hurt yourself in the long run, because ultimately our goal is to allow you to eat as many calories as possible while still burning fat. That's our ultimate goal.
Now, for our relationship to work correctly, we need to have open communication. So, as Aaron alluded to, if you deviate from the diet, and one of the questions every single week you'll see it will say, did you deviate from your diet? And if you deviated, please let us know. We can't help you if you're lying to us. If you're saying, oh, I'm hitting my macros and I'm eating off the list, and you're truly not, and we have to make all these adjustments, it's not beneficial for either of us. So open communication 100% of the time is the only way this program works correctly.
And the last thing I want to go over really quickly with that as well is, even if you mess up and let's say you don't hit your macros, or you eat something you're not supposed to, or you forgot to count something, it is not the end of the world. You did not fail. Do not give up. Just immediately write it down, make sure that it goes in your report, and then you can only control everything past that, right? You can't control what you already did. So just move on and get back on track from that moment. It is not over. You did not lose. There is no backfire that's going to happen. It's all about going forward from when you messed up.